Okay, welcome back. I believe we just have up left to do now. We seem to have beaten a couple of mini-bosses, which I'm sure were very important, and probably were preventing our progress in some way. I was hoping at some point we'd stumble across a cat so I could go back and investigate some of the remaining instances of little areas that we've not quite ticked off yet. Also hand my fairies in. There's a few other little bits and pieces I want to do before I finish the game, which I feel like is coming. Like, listen to this background music and tell me this isn't the final area of the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's fairly obvious at this point what we're in for. Hello. Not gonna fight you. Just thought I'd give you one little love tap on the way past, which I think is perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable thing to do to a man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wasn't planning on recording today, but I have a little bit more free time than I expected to. Why am I down here? This doesn't feel right. A little bit more free time than I expected to have, so fuck it, right? Fuck it, why not? Why not enjoy some both Momo and Dora? Mostly Momo, admittedly, but the occasional glimpse of Dora that makes it all worth it, you know? She's secretly the real main character of this game. We just haven't worked out how yet. It will all become clear eventually, don't worry. So look, there she is. Speak of the devil, hello. Hello, Momo. Guess what? Something prevents us from progressing. What a bother. We don't have it easy lately. Oh well, I guess the only option is to look around for a solution. Beat more mini-bosses, I'm guessing. One to the right and one to the left. Oh, fuck. Must we play this song and dance? It doesn't have to be this way, you know. What the fuck? Weird timing shit going on there. Let's just see what's up here first, I think. I regret coming this way a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. If you think for a second I'm getting trapped in that little kill box that you've set up for me there, you got another thing coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I done did it. Honestly, game's too easy. Too easy. You should make me suffer more than I do. I shouldn't be allowed to get away with it, honestly. Wahoo! Is that the final Heavenly Lily? Nope. Nope, no achievement for that one yet. Attack can still go higher. Remains to be seen what that looks like, but... Can I come past, please? Can I maybe come past, please? Oh, we push. That tricked me because it doesn't look like the other push blocks have looked like in this game. In fact, it looks identical to the blocks that are phasing in and out of reality all over the place. Which, you know, some might say is called misleading game design. But I would not be that cruel. I would not say such callous things about this very well designed video game. Oh, fuck. I forgot how to push. I remembered how to die, though. Acutely capable of that. Okay. Again then, I suppose. It's very tempting to just go the other way and be like, fuck this whole area and its insane amount of goats. But I am a committed man. Once I dedicate my time to something, I do not like to give up on it. For better or for worse. There are countless instances of me doing just that across the many videos on this channel. But chances are you've probably not watched them all, so you'll never know. So I can get away with claiming things like that. It's the beauty of it, isn't it? You know what, fuck it, fine. Fine, moving on seems like a pretty good idea right now. Right, next boss. These have not been particularly difficult thus far. This one we can just hit, which makes life a lot easier. Okay, we want to presumably not get hit by that, although honestly it's not that bad. It's not that bad to get hit by it. It's not that big a deal. Just heal through that. I might just stand here mashing the attack button and healing every time he hits me. I think I'm probably going to be fine doing just that. I probably don't have to pay attention to this game's mechanics whatsoever, I don't think. I'm sorry, Momodora, but maybe these... The boss fights have always been a little on the easy side, aside from the goddess, the moon goddess, who I struggled with, obviously, until I found out a nicer strategy for dealing with it. But considering these are after the moon goddess, and anyone who is capable of getting this far in the game is proven themselves to be very capable of handling the game's mechanics, you'd think maybe these would be I mean, I get that they're mini-bosses more than, like, proper bosses, I understand that, but there could be a little bit more to them, you know? Getting up onto that ledge was more difficult than beating the boss. I don't think that's maybe how a difficulty curve should realistically go. Maybe my opinions are wrong, but that would be a first, wouldn't it? Definitely be a first for me having wrong opinions on something. I quite like being able to just take these with me. Look at them go, it's like a big caterpillar. I just kind of want to try and push them off screen and see what that means. I know I've got better things to be doing with my time right now, but can they just leave? Yeah. Can they just... Oh! I think they just fell into the void. I think I'd knocked them out of the bounds of the world. That's pretty funny. Doesn't really achieve anything, but it's funny that I can do that, you know? It's funny to me, personally. I'm just gonna hit this bell real quick, actually. Subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Because now, if I die horribly to this, which I probably will, because I'm not great at dealing with these goats, who are also much, much harder than the mini-bosses, I should add. If that were to happen, then I would have a get-out-of-jail-free card in the form of that bell, instead of having to go all the way back to the previous mini-boss. Very smart, right? I mean, I should have seen that coming, but I see a light in the floor. I assume it's one of the holes you can go down for the secret little. Okay, that was the final attack upgrade. That was the last Heavenly Lily. Yeah, I assume they're one of the holes you can go down for, like the secret rooms. But they're not. They're things that damage your mana, because they look identical, they just have a slightly different colour tint to them. And I thought the colour tint was just due to the lighting in the area, but nope. Nope. Whoa, that's a little bit spicy, isn't it? Don't know how you meant to get through there without taking damage, but fuck it. Whatever, I guess I'll just take the damage, it's not that bad. I guess, yeah, I can invincibility frames my way through it. I guess that's a possibility. That's an option. Okay, numero 4. Selen's Fear? Oh, hang on, this one's actually hurting me. And allegedly not taking damage, but actually taking damage. So it's just coming up with flat zeros, but its health is going down. Oh, its health's always going down. I guess it's just a try not to die sort of event. I think I can probably manage that just fine, honestly. He's not exactly being super aggressive, is he? Considering the nature of this boss fight, I think he'd be trying a bit harder to kill me, given that his time on this earth is incredibly limited. I guess this attack's probably quite hard to dodge in some world. This one really is not, though. Just roll back and forth through it. I like how he's just constantly bleeding. I mean, that sucks for him, obviously, but it's quite funny. Gives me a little bit of a chuckle. He's just got goop falling out of him at all times. Bye, Sellen's Fear. Everything must... You're right, everything must end. But that was fun. Allegedly a boss fight. I like how it was one of those fights where you just have to survive for a set amount of time, which is normally like... The goal of those boss fights is normally that it's difficult to survive, hence that mechanic. For the first half of the fight, I was just stood in his attacks, swinging at him. Yep. Don't know how to get through there without taking damage, but I guess that's fine. There is an achievement for beating a boss without taking damage, but there isn't one for beating the whole game without taking damage, or else that could be... Well, I mean, that would just fucking suck anyway, right? One of those achievements that only the most dangerously dedicated end up actually getting. I should probably be killing this goat instead of fucking about. Sorry, I saw that little like thin passageway to the right at the bottom down there, and I was like, is there something down here? Is this a thing? There's no question mark on the map, so I probably shouldn't be too concerned about it. Okay, well... Yeah, there we go. Door is gone, so... Can I not wall jump anymore? There we go. Don't know what was going on there. Please let me wall jump. I'm begging you. Is this just going to be straight into the boss? No. No, it's not. That was the last Lunberry for one save file. Maxed out health and mana now. Very good. Oh, there's more. Okay. So I am hoping we're gonna... Whoa, 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 guys, chill. Relax. Everybody relax, just a little bit. Just a little bit. God damn it. I'm good at games, alright? I swear. I swear, I know how to play video games real good. I'm like, watching me in action is like watching a masterclass. You might not think it right now, but that's just because the big video game has brainwashed you into believing that no one can be good at them. It's not the case. Don't believe big video game. It's just a conspiracy. They're out to get you. Well, still going up. Still haven't found a kitty cat. A freedom kitty cat. Come to me, Lyneth. I'm not Lyneth. You don't appear to have recognized that yet. This very much feels like we've reached the boss fight, though. I'm assuming this is a... Yeah, okay. This is our option for leaving. Kind of annoying that we have to climb this starting room every time, honestly, but I guess that's fine. This seems like the absolute last opportunity we have to tick off the last few boxes, though, so I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to do my best to tick off my remaining chores. We've got 2 question marks and that one area that was like, you can't come here yet. Which, if we can't come here yet, then the only other option at this point is going to be it's a post-game thing. So I guess we'll have to see. I am making a lot of assumptions that this is the final boss, but I mean, it is, right? Surely it is. Now, this question mark here. Something I've been thinking a lot about is the possibility that some of the stuff I've been missing has been to do with dropping through floors. Since there was an instance in one of the latest areas where you had to drop through a floor that you couldn't see there was anything beyond, you know what I mean? I'm sort of running around pressing down and A in a lot of random places, trying to see exactly what I could be missing from that perspective. This is all still the same room. This isn't. Okay. Could be like... Yep. I mean, that wasn't a great deal of much there, but we ticked it off the map. One less question mark to haunt me. So they kept going on about the Sky Island. Do you think that's this? Do you think this is the island in the sky? I assumed that was the moon. I assumed we'd gone to the moon, because that's where the moon god lives. It sort of adds up, right? Everyone in town was going on about an island in the sky, and I still have no fucking clue what they were talking about by that. No vague sense of what they meant. Okay. Still, please return latering me, huh? Still, even now. Maybe this isn't the final boss then. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but... I'm just saying it feels... And I care about feelings over facts, right? Feelings don't care about your facts, frankly. And it feels like we're kind of done with the game. I haven't worked out any means of killing this fucker yet. Not with my bow. Not with my superpower god strike. And assuming if we go down here, this is a new area, yeah. So where? Ah, okay. They're not as deep as you think they are. These problems I'm having, they're actually pretty straightforward, honestly, to solve them. Right, so that, I believe, just leaves the Mushroom Man. And then handing in the fairies. I guess we'll go to Mushroom Man first in case the item there is a fairy. I am mightily perplexed by that one, though. But then I was mightily perplexed by both of those two as well, and I figured them out eventually. So, yeah, just gotta have a little bit of faith in myself. I'll get there. I'll work it out. Watch and learn. This is how the pros do it. Just like that. Just like that. Remember when those plants were really scary? I think I died my first death to one of them, didn't I? Because they did... I mean, 300 damage is quite a lot. By early game standards. Not so much at this point. I don't know if maybe that's it. They just didn't expect me to have as many upgrades as I've got going into those mini-bosses, so they were far easier than they should have been. But then, as I say, like... Even taking the Moon Goddess out of the equation, who was obviously like the hardest thing in this game so far by a country mile, those mini bosses just weren't as hard as any of the other regular bosses. They weren't as hard as the two demons. They weren't as hard. Yeah, I thought so. They weren't as hard as the big worm. You know, they just weren't. So we're still missing one sigil, interestingly. I'm hoping we're going to get that from... I don't even know what luck does, by the way. I assume that's crit chance. But I'm hoping we're going to get that from handing in all the fairies. That's my assumption here. Only one way to find out, though, I suppose. Not this way. I mean, I guess that way also leads to a cat. I guess it didn't really matter which way we went, but we're going this way now, I suppose. Stop! Guys really don't like me, do they? blame him. I've done some crimes. Okay. We can go straight to the fairylands. That makes life a lot easier. I can't believe it. All of the Lumen fairies are back home. You're awesome. Truly a saviour of the fairies. We are eternally grateful. Here, take this. It's a very special sigil. I'm sure it will come in handy. 2 more achievements. I'm just getting them all today. I didn't read what that did. I was too busy reading the achievements. Thank you, Azalea. If you need anything else, please let me know. Oh, I've asked enough of you already. We fairies will be praying for your success. Oh, I think that's everything then. Increases critical hit rate, healing potency, and damage dealt to enemies by a large amount. Okay, yeah, we probably want to equip that, don't we? Fuck mana regen. We'll take Oracle, I think. Do we want to swap? Pawn out for the Fortunate. That doesn't specifically mention crits though, it just says increases luck, and I don't know what luck is. Does it say in So I was looking on here because I wanted to see if there was a completion percentage anywhere, because another one of the achievements, I have been looking into the achievements in case you weren't aware, is to get 111% completion rate. Question marks, huh? We might not be done with this game yet. There might be a little bit more, actually. I'm not seeing anything specifically mentioning luck. Whatever. Okay then, I'll just go pure damage. Okay. I believe we have procrastinated enough. The only things left are the magic area we're not allowed into yet, and whatever's going on the moon. Just moon things. Send me up. I like how Lyneth just doesn't come with me. You'd think she'd be interested. She'd have a bit of a horse in this race, you know. But she's just like, no, you go do it. You know what? You know what? You've pledged to do this for me, so off you go. Oh yeah, this isn't... It's really annoying that the teleporters aren't in this room. I don't know why they made that call. I don't know why they made me do this again. Very rude, making me platform in a platformer. Honestly, uncalled for. The green one takes me right up top, doesn't it? Alright. What's this then? It's another new area! Okay. One of these. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't aware I was taking damage there. Fuck. Probably should have hit the bell as well. Probably should have done that. I don't know. I guess there was just too much going on. There was too many of my own attacks happening that I wasn't able to register the feedback of the game telling me I was also taking damage. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, my bad. He did have like a big aura of swords, which I guess was probably hitting me. It didn't look like it was, it looked like it was missing me. It looked like it was going sort of around beyond me, if you know what I mean. But I guess that's what was doing all the horrible death stuff. Just actually do that this time, shall we? Oh, that was great, wasn't it? Impeccable. Something dropped me to 1 health. That's what happened. I got knocked to 1 health and then I took like 1 damage and it killed me. I'm not even watching the fight, I'm just looking at my health bar. I'm just staring at my health bar to know when to press the healing button. There's got to be a second phase, right? Surely there has to be a second phase. Surely that can't be it. Surely. Quick, come to me. Hello. Yeah? Alright, what now? I'm just gonna... You good? I'll leave the rest to you. Please defeat my brother. Alright. No promises. I'll give it my best shot though. Oh, I can hit him from down here. Alright. Okay, that does actually... That is pretty spicy. Not standing the big lasers. I think I might be a bit overpowered. I'm not gonna lie to you. This, unless there's a third phase and it ramps things up considerably. Holy fuck. I think this might have been it. I think that was the end. You want an anticlimax of a fan? Oh no. No? I'm wrong. There's more. I am Selin, Moonlight Reborn. Okay. I was hitting him. Was that just a insta-death sort of deal there? Keep fighting. Don't give up yet. I wasn't planning on it, honestly. The people of my village, they need me. I'm their hope. And someone has to find out what's down that hole behind the magic wall. Oh, nice job, Dora. Finish him off, Momo. Alright. Is this enough numbers to finish him off? Okay, okay. Actually though, he's pretty spicy now. Phase 3 is... What is this doing? He is pretty spicy, but at the same time, I mean... he's not trying very hard, is he? He has the option to fuck me up good and proper. He's just not really that committed to it. Oh, okay. What? Excuse me, are we in phase 4 now? Phase 4 doesn't seem to be doing anything. He just stood there and let me beat him up. Alright. Oh, we were on a sky island, look at that. We finally got a view of it. Would have set the stage a bit better if we'd seen this at any point earlier in the game, I think. But it might have been in the background in a couple of scenes that I just didn't notice, but... Was it in like the opening cutscene maybe? I honestly don't remember. The priestess Momo Raynor from the village of Koho ascended to the top of the Palace of Moonlight to confront the god Selin. Through hers and Dora's efforts, Selin was no more. His threat on the Lundtree and the world was over. Shortly after, the people of Coho decided to hold a festival. This was to be a grand party, one to celebrate the newfound peace. Uh-huh. Game is not over, I don't think. Game is not quite done yet, I don't believe. Before we do anything, I want to go check the new hole. Surely we must be able to get down the hole now. Surely. Hello, fellas. Don't mind me. Just hanging out over here, are you, goddess? Sure. The developer's room. Welcome to the developer's room. Meet the team behind Momodora Moonlight Farewell. Hey there, I'm Redine. I hope you enjoyed Momodora Moonlit Farewell. I'm so tired, maybe I can rest now for a bit. I love when games do their credits like this, like as an in-game thing. It might be a bit fourth wall breaking, I suppose, but where's the enjoyment in just a scroll of names? What was that game? Reventure. Was it Reventure? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The one where it's like 1,000 different endings or whatever? Less than that, I think 100 different endings. That did this as well, and it was really cool for it. Especially since it was like a thing you found really deep into, like some of the really weird alternate endings, and it became like part of several of the endings in itself. Boo. Okay, NK. Sure. There we go, visited the whole map. Hello, Paul. Hello, this is Paul. Thanks for making it all the way here. I hope you had a great time playing the game. This is my first time as a resident in the dev room. I've been a fan of Momodora since Momodora 3. Yeah, I knew there'd been more games. The one I played before, I thought that was the first game in the series, but I think there was like 3 from way back that were like not released on Steam and stuff, so I don't know. So it was an honor to be brought on as the animator for Moonlit Farewell. With Moonlit Farewell, the series continued on from Reverie Under the Moonlight. That's what the other one was called. They both got Moonlight in the title, that's why it's so easy to confuse them. Its detailed pixel art style, which I had some big shoes to fill when it came to the animation. I know that Rotom's artwork has a lot of fans, so I hope I did it justice with my animations. We tried really hard to match and improve the level of quality that Rotom's artwork has, with more frames and bigger sprites. When I was brought on, Redine immediately made me animate a really big sprite and told me this is about as big as it will get. But then he kept making bigger and bigger sprites for all the bosses anyway. Can't believe how big some of these are. Some of them really made both of us go, can we really do this? Anyway, don't let me keep you. You've got so much. Thank you so much for playing the game. I hope to see you again in the future. I love how just some animator is the one who had the most to say on the matter. No offense to the guy, but like, it's not like he was like the lead developer or whatever. Oh hey, I'm in the middle of writing my line for the dev room. Surely I'll say something different the next time you talk to me. Perchance. That was a lie, wasn't it? You liar. Well, that was the dev room. What a cool collection of little fellas. Anything to add? Moon Goddess, we feel blessed to have your presence in our village. The pleasure is mine. Is there anything we can do for you? You've done enough. It is on me to make up for the mess I involved your people in. My brother Selin is no more, yet his palace remains among the clouds. It is all that's left of him. A deity should never sin as much as he did, nor should it be so flawed in their actions. Selin saw in me a graceful light he wished for, and he did obtain it forcefully. He stole my golden light, but that light alone couldn't change who he had become. The deity of hate and envy, of sorrow, my brother had descended into complete chaos and was willing to bring the rest of us with him, casting aside the beauty and kindness he once had within his heart. Of course, I will not pretend to be flawless either. I have acted impulsively. This is all past us now. Will you be returning to the moon? Sorry, that's just a very funny question. I admit to being curious about life on this planet. Perhaps I should spend more time to get to know it better. You have shown virtues that even deities lack. Here, take this. A small gift to repay your efforts. Huh. The Moon Goddess as a companion. Thank you, Moon Goddess. She's a healer! Yay! Yay, new healer! Nothing going on up here. I don't really know what the deal is now, if there's going to be more game, or if this is just like, here, talk to the people of the town and have a fun time. It's far from over. No, Uncle, we already won. The village is safe. Is it? Uh-oh. I don't think we're done. You're not feeling chatty? You are. Melilo, Siegfried. Greetings, Momo. Hey. How are you two enjoying the festivities? We are having lots of fun. I love this beverage. Bubbly milk, right? Mm-hmm. So, will you both be returning to Karst soon? No way. In the end, we did find what we came here for. The Temple of the Moon Goddess I mentioned previously. I've filled up many pages of notes, so I can confidently call this expedition a success. And the Chief of Maykan gave us a small coin, which I hope the Crown of Karst will accept as a treasured relic. Still, I'd like to stick around for longer. Gahaha, indeed. There's always more to be found. Things I promised myself I'd look into, should the opportunity present itself. But Miss Melilo, the princess awaits our return. The princess? Do you mean Eri? Yes. How's she doing? It's been years since we last met. Princess Eri has been a great ruler, leading Karst to a new era of peace. And on the side, she has become a formidable warrior as well. The princess, she has fully mastered the techniques of the Knights of Kashesh. I do have a recent photograph of her here. A photo what? Ta-da! The photograph was taken just before we left home. I'm sure this is a relevant character in the lore of Momodora, and I'm going to just nod along and pretend I'm knowledgeable about this in any way. Can't speak, but I'm very knowledgeable. Whoa, she looks gorgeous. She absolutely does. I'm sure Princess Eri would love for you to visit her. Perhaps I should. And when you do, me and my sister will personally show you around. There's lots to see in Karst City. I look forward to that, Melilo. Thank you. No, we're the ones who should be thanking you. Without your help, this expedition would have been a massive failure. Here, take this, a relic from my land. I carry this around per tradition, but it has no real use to me. The Sangreal. Okay, thanks. No problem. Like the Holy Grail, is that what you just gave me? Our worries are finally over. Momo, once again, you're the heroine of our people. Damn right I am. Cool room. Very neat in lots of ways. You have anything to add? Nope. Miss Momo, thank you for your efforts, and the others. Thanks, that should say. Thanks to your efforts and the others, our village is once again at peace. My entire family is out on a pilgrimage, so they have no idea what happened here. Okay, I don't really care about your family, but sorry. Thanks for the heads up, I guess. You girls have done it. Everyone is safe and you've earned some rest. And why am I still playing the game, eh? Yes, my dear. As I keep telling you, our good girls took care of the situation. Everything is good now. I can finally rest then. Everyone is talking about the epic battle you fought to save the village. Epic battle is a strong term. I mashed the attack and stood next to the boss. That's my life goal, to be the village's hero one day, just like you are. Bit of a bold life goal, I suppose, but okay. Maybe one day this series will have a male protagonist. Maybe one day there'll be true equality. Thanks to you, our people are safe from danger. Once again, sis, once again, your efforts will keep us protected. You make our family and our people proud. May the children of tomorrow look to you and see a guiding light of hope and bravery. Your words mean a lot, Nana. My sister, thank you very much for standing here doing nothing for the entire game. Thanks, what a hero. She's a stay-at-home mother, she's the true hero around here. I'm so glad you're back in one piece. The things you've done for us, they are proof of your kindness, bravery and heart. Thank you. I know. I'm very all of those things. Much happened recently. What a crazy adventure this was. But now we're safe. It all worked out in the end. I have you and Dora much to thank for. You've played your part in this too, Kareza, don't forget that. I didn't do much, but you're right. Ah, Dora promised to teach me to fight, isn't that right? I'm so looking forward to that, to become a warrior like you. Thank you for everything, Momo. I really enjoyed the time we spent together. And I will enjoy playing you in the next game, because I can see that coming. I won't remember who you are at that point, but I'm going to try anyway. Congratulations on saving the village. You are the best of the best. Thank you, very tall man. Miss Momo, my sister is finally back. Giggle, she is. You take good care of her, okay? Of course. Everyone in the village is proud of you. They fucking better be. I saved the world. Hey Momo, have you talked with everyone already? Yeah. Finally, some peace. Let's hope it lasts. Sigh. We've had enough troubles for a lifetime. But it is our duty to protect our village. And we've performed said duty admirably, if you ask me. No need to be so grumpy about it, Dora. Our fight is finally over. Everyone is celebrating. You should get in the mood too. I guess. Listen, starting tomorrow we'll both get well-deserved rest. It'll be great to heal your wounds. Rest, huh? You know what? That sounds pretty good to me. That's the spirit. I didn't speak to the elder, but... Oh, okay, that is just the end then. Alright. Sure. Okay, thoughts. Thoughts on this one. It was fine. It was serviceable. I like the pixel art's really good. I'm not gonna knock that for a second. There's some very good character work. The environments were nice as well. You know, visually it looked nice. I think they did a really good job of lighting sprite art as well, which is much more difficult to an effect to achieve than you think. Wasn't a big fan of the. I think some of the particles got a bit messy. It wasn't always super easy to read what was happening on screen. If the game had slightly more challenge to it, that could have been a real issue, because there was quite often, like, I mean, my first take on the final boss, for example, I just died without realizing I was taking damage, because there just wasn't a lot of readability to what was happening in the combat. But yeah, as I say, my biggest bugbear is probably, I don't need everything to be Sekiro, you know, I don't need everything to be a super hard, ultra challenging game, but that final boss, man, like what even was that? You know, what even was that? I don't know if maybe they just overfed me with power-ups, or if they just massively undertuned most of the boss fights, because I don't know, it didn't feel right. Especially when like the normal enemies actually did feel more balanced and more challenging, and then you get to a boss and you just steamroll over it. It's like there's no curve to the difficulty. I think that was the thing that got me more than anything. Like, it wasn't consistent with its difficulty, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it would have been nice if there was a bit more meat on these bones from that perspective. But yeah, it looked nice. It sounded nice. I had no problem. I enjoyed the exploration. The controls felt nice. I liked the sigil system. You know, it's not anything revolutionary, but it was nice to be able to customize my character to some degree through that. Yeah, a fine game for sure. Currently my game of the year, because it's the only 2024 game I played so far, but you know, we'll see how long that lasts. Thank you for making it. developers. Thank you for making up. As I say, it's made by a small team, so I don't want to go in too hard on it. 110% completion. There was an achievement for 111%. You know I'm going to have to come back for that now. Possibly to do that, I need to play a range mode. We will see. But if you want to attempt to... You know, I was just about to sign off, but let's see what she has to say, shall we? See what the tall vampire lady, the fucking Resident Evil 8 giant vampire mummy has to say on the matter, shall we? I'm I, if it isn't the heroine of Coho in the flesh. I don't believe we're acquainted. I'm an old friend of the matriarch. Call me Alvaria. Words of your deed spreads fast throughout the land, so I've come to meet the great heroine. Is that so? Will you indulge me for a bit? Sure. Foo. Very well. You see, I am a magician. I can take you to a special place, a realm of illusions, where you'll be able to relive the battles you fought. A word of warning, though. Should you come with me, you will be tested to your limits. The highest challenges await you. It'll be a very painful experience, Foo, but if that's what your heart desires. I'll leave a B for now. Let me know if you change your mind. So yeah, it looks like there is a little bit of post-game boss rush stuff you can do. So if you're interested in that at all... Sorry, I'm just curious what she has to say. High Priestess Momo Raynol. Early Matriarch of Coho, my mission is complete. You have proven yourself to not only before our people and the fairy folk, but before the eyes of the celestial gods. Your tale is one to be remembered for generations to come. May you eternally walk this blessed path. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to get around to signing this video off at some point. Yeah, if you like what you've seen here at all, again, I always recommend you buy games, especially from indie developers. You know, they need all the support they can get. You know, there's some post-game stuff to check out here, which I will not be doing in the video, so you're welcome to have a look into that yourself. And that, I think, just about does it. Thank you for watching this wacky little series. It's been fun. I think I will be starting a new Let's Play probably tomorrow, to be honest. Probably tomorrow, so stick around if you want to see some more incredible gaming feats. Otherwise, I'll see you. Bye.